One more college friend coming up. Sunitanti from New Jersey has her greetings for Unni
Wish
uncle.
you a very, very happy birthday. May this special day bring you all the love and happiness that your heart desires. It's been ages we haven't met. Hopefully, one day we'll all meet and talk about all the memories that we had 25 years ago. Happy birthday, my friend, and friends forever.
Joseph uncle is Unni uncle's close friend when they lived in UK. Let's watch what he has to say from Bombay.
Dear Unni, it's nearly 20 years from the time we met back in 2000. When we met first time in Sudbury town, I was a bit confused with your sarcasm and humor. But you know what? It didn't take long to understand the heart of gold that you have. You've played such a crucial part in my settling down in London all those many years back. And our bond only grew over the years. The initial years when Nisha and I shared a flat with you in Hounslow, gosh, those weekends spent cooking elaborate Indian lunches, especially your sambar, are still a beautiful part of our lives. Knowing your family more and how you remained such a strong pillar of support for them has reiterated our belief, and I know of all those friends who are seeing this, in family values. You have sacrificed so much for them that in today's world, it is rare to find someone like you. While physical distance has probably grown over the years, you have always been a part of our family as we moved back to Mumbai and settled here. On this day, when you get to this milestone in your life, on behalf of Nisha, Chloe, Aaron, and myself, I can only wish the absolute best for you. Wish you a splendid 50th birthday and many, many more to come. See you soon.
Get braced for Unni uncle's best friend, Sinu uncle from Singapore.
Happy 50th year birthday, Unni. I've been asked to leave a video of 2 minutes to talk about this event, and as you know, and everybody else would know, Zeno in 2 minutes on any topic is probably not possible. So let me begin by saying I really believe I'm very fortunate and I'm blessed to have a lot of good friends all through my life who've been there supporting me and protecting me, encouraging me all through, for making sure I was always in good company, and then teaching me how to find good friends and how to keep them for a long periods of time. Having found some, I would like to thank my family for showing the way. I have 3 people in my life who are very close to me and important to me as well, and it's been for a long time. Of those 3, Unni stands out. The reason these people are special to me are because I believe they have some special qualities which they possess, which most of us can't even emulate or get close to their way of doing things. And I've been observing them for close to 4 decades at least, and I spent the first decade trying to change them, trying to make them do things differently. And I spent the next worrying that they're moving in the wrong direction. Maybe others won't like them, maybe they should change their ways, and out of real concern because they're close to me. And I spent the third basically admiring how they conduct themselves despite all the odds against them. Everybody around them doesn't approve the way they do things, and in a changing rapidly changing world with social pressure, social media and everything, But they don't worry at all. They don't worry about it, about what the rest of us think and are doing, and they have little self-doubt of how they do things. They totally trust themselves. And in the last decade, I came to the realization and understanding that they do all this with such aplomb, at the same time show little disrespect to the others, meaning the way others do things. They have never judged them, they have never vocalized their view. However, they stuck to them. They stuck to their own way of doing things over a period of time, and they do this so successfully, despite the fact that everybody around them doesn't approve or may not approve the way they do it. So now in the fourth, I started admiring, like I said, and appreciating their views, respecting their methods, knowing fully well that I cannot even be half of these guys, the way they do things, and I probably can never emulate them, even if I tried my best, because I think that's the best way of doing things now, after 4 decades. Now the question is, what is so special about them? I believe the ethical, moral, service-mindedness standards that they set for themselves are really high. They operate at a different plane, which we don't understand. Most of us fail to understand. Importantly, we fail to appreciate, not because we don't realize that these are real ideal way of doing things, but we believe rather that they are too idealistic. They can't be done that way. But these guys have proven time and again that it can be done. For this, they are rewarded by clear conscience, and these are very happy souls. They trust their way of doing things so well, that so much that they don't flinch. So in my mind, following this path, knowing fully well that you are on your own, nobody is going to follow you. In many cases, nobody is going to approve your way of doing things. It takes real courage. My dad used to say, when I was young, there are always special people around you who you may not be able to. Many of us do not have the ability to identify them because they are one of us. They're not somebody special, famous, but they're one of us, but they have special qualities. So he used to say, if you have the ability ever to be able to identify these guys, that's a special ability by itself. You may not be one of them. It may be you, but in cases where it's not yourself, it's somebody next to you, you should be able to appreciate it, and you should be glad that you have this ability to identify such special people. And these are really some special people, and I believe we should be proud and happy to know them, and glad that they are around us. I know from my own experience that they make the best of sons, daughters, best of siblings, best of friends, and best of employees as well. Knowing the fact that you know how long Unni works for companies, you should know this. This I say because they really apply their way of doing things in everything they do, in every role they play, as a daughter, as a son, as an employee, as a friend. So that's special about them. And of the 3 I mentioned earlier, Unni, I think, stands tall, not because physically he's taller than the rest I know, also because, or nor is it because it's his birthday message today, but because I never saw him really blink at least once, as opposed to the others blink in his way of doing things. and I have known and been with Unni for the most part of my life. Right from the school to college, then to IT, and then of course our first job and our first business venture. And we have had some good times, fantastic happy moments, and some tough situations as well. We went through them together. He has really done countless number of favors on me, spent countless number of hours on me, and spent countless amount of money on me, and money he never cared to keep count of. Many of you would know, and some of you may not. He got me my first job. He got me my first visa to Singapore. This is way back in 90s. 96 maybe, 97. He was always there for me. I've never had any single situation over these 4 decades where I asked for help or even hint of some support or help. It's there always, and it's like kind of brothers. Over the years we got to know each other so well that today I really can tell whether Unni has done or said something or has not. Meaning, if you tell me the situation, I can tell you if we wouldn't have done or if we would have done that way. So it's absolute trust and faith between us. And I can say with full confidence, he's the same that he would say about me. I really feel absolutely lucky and honored to have a friend like him, and I wish him all the fun and happiness in the world on this special occasion, on his 50th birthday. I wish I was there physically, but Unni will know that we can do it in a couple of months when I'm there in India for my annual vacation. Now, there are many aspects of what I just said which is probably not clear, but then anybody who knows Unni knows when I said methods, ways of doing things, everybody would know it. I don't need to talk about it. But again, going back to the fact that he's special, we should all be really happy and glad to have somebody around us who can give us faith and confidence to go on a believed, trusted path that you think is the right path. So I'm honored, I'm thrilled to have him as one of my best friends. Thank you. Bye.
Happy birthday, Unni uncle.
Happy birthday, Unni uncle. You're my dad's best friend and we all love you. This poem is specially for you. Another year has passed. It's your birthday once more. You should feel very special and let your spirit soar. Celebrate every moment. There's no time to be blue. Today is your birthday. Today is all about you. May you always find joy north, south, east and west. Happy birthday to you. I wish you the very best. This is another poem for you. May the early morning sun shine on you today. A gentle breeze carries you as you go along life's way. I wish you health and happiness as the day comes into view, and may each hour be blessed with friendships and found and true. May your dreams all be fulfilled, you achieve your every goal, and at the end of the day, may peace touch your heart and soul.